GDP is like the scorecard for a country's economy. It represents the total value of all goods and services produced over a specific time period. Think of it as a big economic snapshot. Now, why is GDP so important? Well, it helps us understand the health of an economy. When GDP is growing, that usually means businesses are doing well, jobs are being created, and consumers are spending more. On the flip side, if GDP is shrinking, it can indicate economic trouble. There are three main ways to measure GDP: the production approach, the income approach, and the expenditure approach. Let's break these down. First up, the production approach. This looks at the value added at each step of production. For example, from raw materials to the final product you buy in a store. Next, we have the income approach. This method calculates GDP by adding up everyone's earnings in the economy. That includes wages, profits, and taxes minus subsidies. Finally, there's the expenditure approach, which is probably the most common. This adds up all the spending on final goods and services in an economy. It's broken down into four main components: consumption, investment, government spending, and net exports. Net exports are simply exports minus imports. Okay, so when you hear on the news that GDP has grown by 2%, what does that really mean? It means the economy has produced 2% more in value than it did in the previous period. Analysts look at these numbers to make predictions about economic trends, influencing everything from government policy to stock market movements. But GDP isn't perfect. It doesn't account for the informal economy, like cash transactions at a farmer's market, or unpaid work, like volunteering. And it doesn't measure the distribution of income among residents of a country. So while it's a useful tool, it's not the whole story. To wrap up, understanding GDP gives you a good idea of where the economy stands and where it might be headed. It's one of the key indicators economists, policymakers, and business leaders keep an eye on. So, next time you hear a GDP report, you'll know exactly what they're talking about. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on understanding the economy. Catch you next time.